the James Webb Telescope to look at its frozen surface. They say an abundance of carbon dioxide is in one region. Scientists believe Europa may have twice as much water as Earth, but for a long time they questioned if there was any carbon or other chemicals necessary for life. So 2 future space missions are planned by NASA to get a closer look at its icy ocean.
All right, it's the end of an era. The curtain is finally coming down.
Stein has died at the age of 90. We'll take a look back at her life and political legacy.
Then former President Donald Trump is in Southern California today as he prepares to speak at the California GOP convention. We're live with what to expect.
It already feels a little bit different outside today, but coming up this weekend, it's going to feel like late fall or even early winter. I have your soggy forecast.
And on this National Heart Day, doctors want to remind everyone warning signs are sometimes overlooked. We'll have one survivor's story.
This is Kcal News Mornings.
Taking a live look outside right now at Long Beach. It's a little gray out there this morning. It is National Coffee Day, so maybe it feels like Seattle maybe a little bit today.
There you go.
There we go.
I like coffee. You know, celebrate all the things. Good morning. You're watching Kcal News Mornings.
We're
at
trying,
9.
people.
Yes, we are.
Trying to be positive and optimistic. Today is Friday, September 29th. I'm Jamie Yukes.
And I'm Rachel Kim and for Rutabaga Shabazi. You know, while Kalina was talking about the heart
Day,
earlier,
yes.
Paul gave us a heart.
Yes.
Aw, that was very sweet.
Yeah.
Aw.
He loves us.
And
on
he
certain
do.
days.
And some days.
All day.
Some days.
All
Certain
day.
hours of the day.
You guys
Depends on the day.
If
When
you're
the
going to
day
get
is
up at like
over.
midnight to come to work, you might as well enjoy the people you work with. And you
That's
do.
true.
You
Question
do.
is, will we love our weather and traffic reports?
No.
Yeah.
No. What's the no? No.
Oh, man.
Is that like a double sign?
It's a broken
I don't know.
heart.
I don't know what I just did there. Here's an interesting graphic I wasn't planning on posting, but I saw the heat back east. I know that it's not going to be that warm here, so let's put it in graphical form. What do Nashville, Minneapolis, Chicago, Fargo, North Dakota, I'll throw in Buffalo and New York City, all have in common? They'll be warmer than us tomorrow. 70 degrees in Los Angeles tomorrow. Look at Chicago at 81, Nashville 90. They're super warm back east. We are not going to be super warm here. It's going to be rather brisk this weekend. We look live outside. We got the clouds. Ontario, the clouds have pushed inland. It's even raining a little bit right now. It's drizzly in the Inland Empire. Why? We have a storm system which is due west of, let's say, Corvallis, Oregon. It's heading down in our direction. The cloud shield is just working its way south, and it's heading toward us. And you're going to have some rain in your backyard as soon as tomorrow morning. So this afternoon, we do get some sunshine, not as much, not as warm, but still pleasant. 78 for the valley, 74 for the metro area, a windy 85 in the high desert. Tomorrow, lots of clouds, a breeze, scattered showers. Maybe a good day to stay inside and watch some college football on CBS or something indoors. You figure it out. It's not going to be that great to be outside. We'll talk more about the forecast coming up in a few minutes. Right now, Kalina with traffic if you're going outdoors to drive.
Yes, and I do have a graphic I was intentionally trying to put up for you guys. So this is a Sigler motorcycle crash, southbound 5 at Slauson. 2 left lanes are blocked off here. We have speeds down to 6 miles per hour, and the travel time for you here, almost an hour. That is between the 10 and the 605. You can also see northbound delays as well, right around the 605, leaving Downey, trying to make it up to the Commerce area. And then this crash is still here. Southbound 110 at Vernon, middle lane is off limits. That is a delay through downtown. Northbound traffic still jammed up out of South LA into downtown as well. And here's a look at travel times. The 405 north just not getting any better. Between the 105 and the 10, 27-minute ride. Southbound commute through the Sepulveda Pass, 41 minutes, 118 to the 10, and 27-minute ride, 10 westbound through Mid-City. This looks much better. This is the Inland Empire. We still have traffic on the 15 through the Cajon Pass and between the 10 and the 60 as well in both directions, but the 2, 10, 10, and 60 here much lighter than earlier this morning. Rachel, back to you.
Kalina, thank you. And now to breaking news and sad news. California Senator Dianne Feinstein, a trailblazer and icon for women in politics, has died at the age of 90. This morning, the Senate held a prayer for Feinstein.
And Lord, we pause to thank you for the life and legacy of Senator Dianne Feinstein. May her death teach us to number our days, that we may have hearts of wisdom.
And as is tradition in the Senate, her desk was draped in black and a vase of white flowers was put on top of it.
We do have team coverage for you this morning. Mark Lou's at the desk with reaction on Feinstein's death. But first, let's take a look back at her life and legacy that she leaves behind.
Dianne Feinstein served in the U.S. Senate longer than any woman in American history. Along the way, the California Democrat took up wide-ranging causes, including LGBTQ rights, the environment, and gun laws.
We have to come to grips in America with our love affair with weapons.
Joe Biden, who was Senate Judiciary